Laura Hess. After high school, Sawyer plans to attend Campbellsville University and major in computer science with a minor in pastoral ministry. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Sawyer Hess. And now introducing the senior athletic trainers. Taylor Curtis is the daughter of Emily Walker and Aaron Curtis. After high school, Taylor plans to attend cosmetology school. She is escorted this evening by her parents. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Taylor Curtis. Mia Turner is the daughter of Tabby McKeever and Robert Turner. After high school, she plans to enter the workforce, then attend veterinary school. Mia is escorted this evening by her parents. Ladies and gentlemen, Senior Mia Turner. And now for our senior football players. Logan Bowling is the son of Billy and Laura Bowling. After high school, Logan plans to attend trade school and continue to grow his lawn and landscape business. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 61, Senior Logan Bowling. Bo Downs is the son of Tom and Julie Downs. After high school, Bo plans to become a firefighter. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 51, Senior Bo Downs. Caden Elmore is the son of Jeremy and Amy Elmore. After high school, Caden plans to attend college and study to become a chiropractor. He is escorted this evening by his brothers, Cody, Connor, and Chase Elmore. Ladies and gentlemen, number 2, Senior Caden Elmore. Mason Gardner is the son of Scotty and Katie Gardner. After high school, Mason plans to attend school to become a welder. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, Senior Mason Gardner. Zachariah No is the son of Julia Ward and Joseph and Anna Ward. After high school, Zachariah plans to travel and explore different cultures. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 67, senior Zachariah No. Noah Payton is the son of Richard and Terry Payton. After high school, Noah plans to attend college and continue playing football while pursuing a career in law enforcement. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 10, senior Noah Payton. McKay Payton is also the son of Richard and Terry Payton. After high school, McKay plans to attend college and major in physical therapy. He is also escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 44, senior McKay Payton. Reese Reinhardt is the son of Marvin and Pam Reinhardt. After high school, Reese plans to attend Trine University to play football and pursue an education in criminal justice. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 53, senior Reese Reinhardt. Noah Rugama is the son of Hai Ning and Nicole Rugama. After high school, Noah plans to receive training to become a diesel mechanic. He is escorted this evening by his mother, brother Johan, and sister Valentina. Ladies and gentlemen, number 66, senior Noah Rugama. Zachary Spurrier is the son of Chris and Heather Spurrier. After high school, Zachary plans to attend the University of Kentucky and continue his baseball career. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 15, senior Zachary Sean Spurrier. Matthew Stevens is the son of Wendy Stevens and Matthew Stevens. After high school, Matthew plans to attend the University of Kentucky and pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. He is escorted this evening by his parents and sister. Ladies and gentlemen, number 54, senior Matthew Stevens. Tucker Walters is the son of Lisa Arms and Brian Walters. After high school, Tucker plans to attend college, play football, and pursue a degree in ag business. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 64, senior Tucker Walters. Joshua Willis is the son of Jeremy and Cynthia Willis. After high school, Josh plans to attend Western Kentucky University to play football and pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. He is escorted this evening by his parents, siblings, and girlfriend. Ladies and gentlemen, number 83, senior Josh Willis. Matthew Withers is the son of Matthew and Jessica Withers. After high school, Matthew plans to attend college to become an engineer. He is escorted this evening by his parents. Ladies and gentlemen, number 50, Matthew Withers. The football team wishes to thank photographers Mike Juris and Lisa Arms for their ongoing support and photos this season. On behalf of the Central Hardin Athletic Department, we want to thank each of these senior Bruins for their contributions, and we wish them the best in all of their future endeavors. Go Bruins!
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem this evening will be sang by Miss Maggie Stucker.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Welcome to Central Hardin High School. We're here for week 8 of the KHSA high school football season. We've got a great matchup tonight. Traditional rivals tonight. It's the North Hardin Trojans visiting, and the Central Hardin Bruins are the home team tonight. So North Hardin comes in 2-4 on this on this late season. Actually, we're into district play now. Both North Hardin and Central Hardin won a district matchup last week in district. That includes Barron County and Warren Central. And so both teams 1-0 in district play. Again, North Hardin led by Coach Brent Thompson. Again, they're 2-4 on the season. They've already had their bye week. Central Hardin comes in 3-4. And they come off of a victory over Warren Central last week. So both teams 1-0 in the district. this is a massive district matchup. Obviously, a winner here certainly will host a playoff game, and that's a big deal. Everybody loves to be at home for a week or two at least, and so an opportunity for both teams tonight. We'll talk a little bit more about the tradition of this rivalry, of this matchup. It really is the best rivalry in our area, football matchups. So we're about 7.5 minutes from kickoff. Tonight here at Central Hardin High School was senior night, so this is the last regular season home game for the Bruins. Again, looking to host a playoff game or two here on site. But this was senior night for them. They're going to be on the road at Barron County and Bryan Station following this, and so big night for a great group of seniors. I'm not going to go through every name, but certainly quarterback Zach Spurrier, who's been a 3-year starter. Caden Elmore, who's been out with that injury early in the season, looking to come back, was hoping to play tonight again. Not cleared yet for action. He had that internal bleed in the hip and abdomen area that was a very serious injury, but has healed up way better than anybody expected. Hoping to have him back for the next game for the Bruins. That'll be on October 20th at Barron County. Sure that Caden is hopeful of getting a home playoff game so he can play here on this field again. Other of our seniors, again, so many, hard to mention all these fellas, but number 22, Mason Gardner, leading rusher on this squad, so important to the Central Hardin Bruin attack. Number 28, Walker Meredith, running back and defensive back. Again, such a big part of what this team does. Certainly want to point out number 64, Tucker Walters, who's, again, started as a freshman, so 4-year starter for this squad. About 20 seniors on this squad. Sorry not to mention all of them, but I wanted to mention a couple of these guys who've been playing for 3 years and 4 years and made such a big impact. Caden Elmore tied for first in the history of the school in interceptions, certainly against Zach Spurrier, 3-year starter at quarterback. Again, such a great group of seniors here that meant so much to this program. Now, on the other side, let's talk a little North Hardin football, something I am familiar with. I did start at quarterback at North Hardin, and honestly, I started some. There was a little quarterback controversy back in 1985, 86, and 87. Myself and a good friend of mine named Joel Aldridge, who ended up being a really good pitcher at Center College on their baseball team. Again, a great athlete. But we shared time. I played some, he played some. They would split time, especially our senior year. And so the old adage is interesting. When you have two quarterbacks, you don't have a quarterback. I feel kind of bad about that, seeing that in this case I'm talking about myself. But the North Hardin Trojans have two kids that have been playing a lot of quarterback for them. Interested to see who the starter will be tonight. Number 5, Ja'Kylan Kirkland, I believe, will be the starter. Started a couple weeks ago in their matchup against Bullitt. Played a great first half and then had a really tough second half. The other is DJ Loggins, number 15. Now, the interesting thing for Coach Thompson, I truly believe he does have two quarterbacks. Again, the old adage, if you have a quarterback controversy, you don't have a quarterback. I don't think it's true in this case. You've got two young quarterbacks in these two guys. I think they're both very talented. They're very big, athletic. They have great arm talent. They throw the ball real well. The problem is this North Hardin offense has been bitten by the interception bug. They have thrown the ball to the other team a lot. DJ Loggins, number 15, has 72 pass completions on 131 attempts for almost 1,300 yards passing. He's got 13 touchdowns, but the best statistic is 12 interceptions, and again, that's in 4 games played, so averaging 3 interceptions per game. counterpart there, number 5, Ja'Kylan Kirkland, has played in 6 games, all 6 games, limited action in 4 of those. But he's 63 of 107 for 756 yards and 6 touchdowns. But he has thrown 9 interceptions. So in 6 games, the 2 quarterbacks have combined for 21 interceptions, 3.5 interceptions per ball game. Just can't turn the ball over at that rate. Now, when you've got young quarterbacks like that, generally speaking, what you want to do is protect them. You want to take care of them, and you do that by running the football. That is not something North Hardin has done. Deontay Stills, number 14, is the leading rusher on the squad. 53 rushes for 388 yards. Think about that. 6 games, 53 rushing attempts. No one else on their team has attempted to rush the ball more than 3 times other than Deontay Stills. Now, the 2 quarterbacks have a lot of rushing attempts. Most of those are sacks, which count as rushing attempts. So literally, the rushing attack has been Deontay Stills, and it's been 53 attempts in 6 games, so under 10 per game, which is shocking and surprising that that's in fact what they've done with these young quarterbacks, is just throw, throw, throw. Now again, there's a great cast of receivers. Sean Boykins, number 3, Marion Jodon, Ronald Lunds, Will Ray, Kyle McDonald, a great cast of characters there for this North Hardin offense on the receiving side. But when you've got young quarterbacks, you've got to protect them by running the football. This team either will not or cannot run the football. Not sure which one it is. Probably would run it. You know, Coach Thompson has run the football significantly in other years, so I'm not real sure what that is. But certainly this team does not run the football. I'm really interested to see if he'll try to take the pressure off of whoever is playing quarterback by trying to run the football a little bit more tonight. Now, I want to talk, we're only about a minute supposedly from kickoff, even though North Hardin is just now about to take the field. But I want to talk a little bit about the history of this game. It has been such a great rivalry, and it has run in spurts. There was a section of time from 1998 through 2008 where North Hardin won all but one of those football games. 10-1 in that stretch was North Hardin. Then you go from there, starting in 2009, all the way to 2017. All those games were won by Central Hardin. Now, guys, these were a lot of these were very close football games. Just a few blowouts in the bunch. A lot of close football games, but it's been a very streaky history as far as these teams. That has not, however, been true over the last couple of years. Last year, Central Hardin won 38-7 in this matchup. In 2021, they played twice, once in the playoffs. And Central Hardin won the first 26-21. North Hardin won the second 27-21. 2 very close football games. North Hardin won in 2020 and 2019, and 18 as well. And so we're about ready for kickoff. It would be Micah Chenault, number 40, to do the honors for the Central Hardin Bruins. And we're about ready to get the 2023 version of this rivalry underway. Back deep, I believe, is number 3. Sean Boykins, again, heavily recruited, averaging 150 yards receiving per game. I believe right around 800 yards receiving. Let me check my stats there. Yep, 750 yards. And Chenault will kick it, and it's underway. They're going to kick it away from Boykins. Kick it to number 25 there. Nice return. Trying to get outside. He gets the edge, and he's turning it upfield over the 40, up to the 50. Huge return. Number 25 is Ty Davis. Davis, the sophomore, with a big return. It's over midfield. It'll be on the Bruin 48. What great starting position for this North Hardin Trojan offense.
First and 10 for the Trojans.
We'll actually mark it at the 49, but it is over midfield. It will be Ja'Kylan Kirkland to start us off here. Kyle McDonald reporting in late here. He is on the field, though. 2 receivers to each side. Motion. And there's going to be a flag on the first play. That's been a problem. And it's going to be a motion penalty against the Trojans. It's actually today, it looks like number 11, Marion Jodon, in the backfield, not Deontay Stills. Maybe, again, Marion Jodon is a receiver, and they're going to go empty is what they're going to do. They're going to start off 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Ja'Kylan Kirkland, 3-man rush. He's going to find Boykins on the hook curl route. Boykins has it for about a 9 or 10-yard gain.
Tackled by Jackson Engstrom.
It's like number 3, Jackson Engstrom, was there to make the play. Just short of the first down. It'd be 2nd down and 1.
A gain of 16 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Trojans at the Central Hardin 40.
So a 9-yard reception for Boykins. They're going to give to Boykins on the run to pick up the first down there.
Boykins on the carry, pushed out of bounds by number 3, Jackson Engstrom.
About a 4-yard gain there for Boykins. So we'll start a new line for him on his stats.
Gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 at the 34. Correction, 36.
First down and 10.
Correction, first down and 10. That's
For the Trojans. Give us the Stills. Straight ahead. Lots of room. Man, nobody moving to the football there. Very slow reaction from that Bruin defensive front. From the 40 all the way down to the 16, 24-yard gain. Deontay Stitt. Ball was not at the 40. It was at the 34. So about an 18-yard gain for Stills on his first carry. Wow, what a drive. Great field position. We got empty backfield. Boykins out to the right. Kirkland looking right. He's going to try to get it to Boykins, but good coverage there. I believe that was 28, Walker Meredith, breaking that up. So we've got 10:55 to go here in the first.
Meredith, they are in coverage for the Bruins. No gain. And 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 here, but in the red zone, the Trojans already. Again, empty backfield. They're not going to even pretend to run the football. Lunds has it. Good tackle on the outside. I believe that's Caden Taylor, the corner. About a 2-yard gain for Lunds.
Matthews on the tackle. A gain of 2. Bruin fans, on your feet. It's 3rd down.
Again, empty backfield, but very tight formation. Motion across Jodon. And whistles blown on 3rd and 8.
Flags are down. Illegal procedure against the Trojans.
Call against the Trojans again. So the Trojans. So the Trojans have made
3rd and 14.
Have made 2 mistakes already, 2 penalties. This will make it 3rd down and 13 from the 20-yard line. Empty backfield again. Looking down the field to Boykins. Great play in the secondary. I believe that's Jackson Engstrand. It's hard to see the yellow numbers this far away, but I believe that's Engstrand breaking up that pass. So great job.
Brandon Lee in coverage for the Bruins.
Might be Brandon Lee. So we're at 10 minutes and it's 4th and 13 now from the 20. And again, the penalties, the mistakes already in this first drive by the Trojans, but they've got an opportunity here to make one big play. Confusion again on the alignment. Jodon going to the left. McDonald and Boykins to the right, looking left. Down the middle of the field. Oh, what a great pass breakup. The ball hit Lunds right in the hands.
Number 10, McKay Payton in coverage.
Number 10, McKay Payton.
Noah Payton in coverage for the Bruins.
Actually, number 10, Noah Payton making the pass breakup there. So, big stop for the Bruins there as that North Hardin first drive looked really good.
It's a Cecilia Bank. Bruin, first down.
Bruins 1st and 10. It's going to be a toss sweep. They're going to have a penalty early. They're getting the ball in the hands of Walker Meredith. He had a little space. We haven't really talked about that North Hardin defense yet, but they've got several really good ball players over there. And it's actually going to be offsides on North Hardin. So their third penalty of the ball game already. We're only 2 minutes and 7 seconds in. This team has got to start to play a brand of football that's more mistake-free. It's full of holes and mistakes. Give there. Wow. There's Wiley, number 21. Darius Wiley, the defensive end and big-time recruit, all over that one. So first,
Mason Gardner on the carry.
so 1st and 5 situation. They'll get 0 on that one. Mason Gardner.
Correction, Walker Meredith on the carry. No gain on the play. 2nd and 5. At the 25.
Under center here. Double wing tight end right. Spurrier to take the snap. Facing this 4-4 defensive front. And now it looks like penalty's going to go the other direction.
False start against
False
the
start
Bruins.
on the offense. So wow, again, 4 flags already here. Again, just 2 minutes and 49 seconds into this ball game.
2nd and 10. At
So
the 20.
2nd down and 10. 5 yards they gained on the North Hardin mistake. They give right back. So the Bruins 2nd and 10 here. Long yardage, not their forte. Ooh, almost lost the ball. Going to the reverse and nothing there. Walker Meredith trying to make something happen. He's going to lose. Or did he get back to the line of scrimmage? He may have picked up a yard. Did a great job of
Walker Meredith on the carry.
hustling to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not quite. Lost a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
3rd down and 11 here. 8:20 and counting here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation here. Spurrier looking to throw the football. He's got a couple guys on the out route. Oh, almost threw that to the defensive player. Number 33, Joseph Estelita, knocks that up. He was trying to get it to 10. Noah Payton. No luck there for Spurrier. That was kind of a bad decision. It was late. He did have his receivers breaking open early in the route. As soon as they came out of the break, he could have released the football, but held on to it, drifting to his left, and made a late throw back across his body. That can always be dangerous. So the Bruins are in punt formation, 4th and 11 here. Not much doing on that first possession. Punt straight up in the air. Look, that's Peyton punting. They get a decent bounce, do the Bruins, but again, the Trojans will start 1st and 10 at the Bruin 46. It's a 27-yard punt.
To be 1st and 10 for the Trojans.
So with 8:01 to go here, the Trojans will take over again.
the
Wow,
Central
their
Hardin
second
46.
possession starting in Bruin territory again. That opening kickoff return, such a big play in this game. It's kind of determining the field position here. Again, a 3-man front. And they're going to give the ball to Stills on 1st down. Oh, wow. Great job by number 57, Grayson Decker, stacking that run up. Did a great job, did Decker, from his left defensive end spot, fighting off the block with his right side, keeping his outside arm free and making the tackle. So -1 on that play for Stills. 2nd and 11. Now ball at the 47-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Oh, in the middle of the field. Good completion to number 4, Will Ray.
Number 4, Will Ray.
7-yard completion there. Kirkland threw a dime there. Boykins was running the shallow route. That was the dig route behind the shallow route. Again, and I think on the 3rd and 4, Kirkland does a great job of drawing the defense off sides, and they'll pick up the 1st down. Really good move, really savvy for the offense on a 3rd and 4. to use that hard count to get
The game is
Bruins
good for a Trojan first
offsides.
down.
First
Will be
and
first
10
and
now
10 at the 35.
at the 35-yard line of the Bruins. Empty backfield. Tucker Walters comes firing off.
False start against the
And this
Trojans.
time it's against the Trojans, their 4th penalty here. I believe all motion penalties. Again, this is just the second possession.
First and 15.
First and 15
At the
now.
40.
Second possession of the game. They're in their 7th ball game. And offsides, and they've done it again. They can't
False
snap and
against the
start a
Trojans.
play without a false start. Again, 5th penalty here, and we're only 5 minutes and 16 seconds into this ball game.
First
This is
and
week
20 at
7.
the 45.
1 or 2 offsides penalties, false start penalties is too much. They're at 5 here in the early going. So just some of the things we've talked about when we've called North Hardin games this year is them cleaning things up and just not making so many mistakes. They just cannot do it. Pump fake down the middle. Great throw. Will Ray's got it. Racing, trying to get to the end zone. Beats Walker Meredith down to the 10. Tackle made.
Brought down by number 3, Jackson Ingstrand.
Number 3, Jackson Engstrand saves the touchdown. Wow. So Will Ray on a 35-yard
The
connection
game
from
is good for a
Kyle
Trojan first down.
Kirkland there. Will Ray's 2nd reception of the game.
First
Nice
and
seam
10
route. They found
at
an
the 12.
opening in that drop 8 look that the Bruins have. They're going to go jet sweep look to Deontay Stills. Stills turns it up. He's got several yards
Number
there.
14,
He's going to be pushed
Deontay
back.
Stills on the carry.
44. McKay Payton makes the
McKay
stop.
Payton on the stop.
5-yard gain for Stills down to the,
A gain of 6 on the play.
looks like he's down to maybe the 7-yard line. Give to Boykins on the jet sweep, and he just slips. He just lost his footing out there. He's down to maybe the 6, maybe got a yard on that. There was some space in there. So they're going to try to get the ball and run the football a little more, but they're doing it from slots and jet sweep types of looks. A couple of traditional runs. Now we got 2 backs in the backfield. Mason Howard has checked in. They're going to give it to Boykins. Boykins wide open, easy run into the end
For a
zone.
5-yard touchdown.
And there's going to be a flag on the play as there was a scrap on the play. Number 21 has checked in on offense. That's Darius Wiley, the defensive end. I haven't seen him play offense in the 2 games that I've watched, but certainly getting his size on the field to be able to run the football. Going to a 2-back look there. Boykins and their number 1 leading tackler, Mason Howard, just a little more power back there, and they were able to run the football and knock the ball in the end zone. Not sure what the flag was. I thought it was going to be maybe offsetting penalties there. But the touchdown is good. 6-0
Personal
Trojans.
foul against the Bruins.
Ooh, personal foul on the Bruins. Five and a half to go. Trojans on top. And the official is talking to the Bruin coaching staff, just telling who it was and so that they understand.
Parms to attempt the PAT.
Isaias Parms on. He's 11 of 14 on the season in PATs, but that one's blocked.
Kick is blocked by
That's
number 10,
Noah
Payton.
Blocking the extra point. So instead of 7-0, it's going to remain 6-0.
The score was
Again, with
5 minutes,
5:30 to
30 seconds
go,
remaining in the first
The
quarter.
Trojans
North
take
Hardin
an
6,
early lead.
Central Hardin 0.
This is a Hardin County Education, Community Television, Student Production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. So with 5:30 to go, the Trojans are on the board first. I'm Paul Gray bringing you the action tonight We're here on the campus of Central Hardin High School, and the Trojans, the personal foul that occurred on the touchdown is going to be stepped off here on the kickoff. So Parms will kick off from the Bruin 45-yard line.
For the Bruin. Parms to kick off for the Trojans.
I don't know what's going on here. Parms is struggling to put the ball on the tee. There it is. Kick deep, and that will go into the end zone. So the Bruins will take over at their own 20, 1st and 10. Their second possession. Got nothing on the first possession.
It will be
so it's the Trojans striking first in this massive district matchup here.
At the 20.
The Trojans will be in their traditional 4-4 defensive look. 4 down linemen, 4 linebackers, 3 deep secondary players. Travion Ross, number 12, at one corner. Number 25 is Ty Davis at the free safety spot. Motion across, Walker Meredith to give inside. There's space up inside. Good run for about 8 or 9. I believe
Mason Gardner on the
Mason
carry.
Gardner on the carry, number 22.
A gain of 9 on the
They'll give
play.
him 9. Second down and 1 here. So again, a very difficult first series for that Bruin offense. A good start here to their second series. 5:01 and counting in the first quarter. Tight end right, 2 receivers left. They're going to throw a screen pass, but nothing's there. Throw down the field, almost intercepted. Wow. So they were looking to set up a screen to the right side, but I believe it was number 22 for the Trojans, Jamani Knoll,
3rd and 1.
who had sniffed that out, was all over it. Spurrier had to go to plan B and just nothing there. 3rd and 1 now in the shotgun. Boy, everybody up tight. Looking to throw the ball over the middle. Wow, on 3rd and 1. Not what you'd expect. They go with a little
Pass is complete to number 44,
play action, quick throw to the tight end.
First down.
About an 8-yard gain. Number 10, no.
1st and 10 at the
It was
37.
Noah Payton making the catch. It was number 10, Noah Payton, or 44, McKay Payton on that catch. Oh, goodness gracious. Illegal motion. The flag is out. Wow, what a mess that play was. So they had
Spurrier on the keeper.
2 receivers to
Flags are
each
down.
side, and there was supposed to be a jet sweep with one of the slot receivers going in motion. They both went in motion at the same time. That's illegal motion.
Illegal shift against the Bruins.
So the play was going to be a loss of 1, but the Trojans will accept the penalty, I believe. And so it'll bring up a 1st and 15 on that penalty. The Bruins now have 5 penalties. The Trojans have 5 penalties. So a very sloppy first quarter of play here
1st and 15
for 2 teams that have been playing for a while now. 6 games and 7 games respectively. And boy, they've got everybody up tight. Trying to get the ball downhill. Tackled by number 22 there for North Hardin, Jamani Knoll. And
Mason Gardner on the carry.
Jamani played here at Central Hardin. He's enjoying playing against his former guys. And nothing
No
doing on
gain
that
on the
one.
play.
0 yards on that carry from Mason Gardner.
2nd and 15.
Gardner
At the
has
32.
90 carries for 546 yards and 6 touchdowns on the season. So Mason Gardner having another good season. Nothing doing on that one. 2 receivers to the right, tight end, wing left, motion across. Meredith, little play action look. all kinds of pressure. Wow, Josiah Hope, big number 40, all over Zach Spurrier. And they're going to probably call Spurrier.
Tackled in the backfield for loss by number 40.
As he took a little swing at
Josiah
Hope as Josiah Hope, number 40, big defensive tackle for Trojans, was trying to get up. He's pushing off of Spurrier really hard to get up. And Spurrier then, as Hope is trying to get away, takes a swing at him. They're going to call that on Hope. So Josiah Hope, even though they have about a 9-yard loss on the sack, it's going to end up being a personal foul. So again, North Hardin, their own worst enemy in this case, where Josiah Hope and several others were in pressure on Spurrier. But instead of making the sack and celebrating with your friends that you've made a sack, decided they would rough up the quarterback while he's laying on the ground. Yes, it's showing 3rd and 8, but that should not be correct. It should be 1st down and 10 at the 40-yard line. They need to get the chains squared away. Chains are not correct. Because the training staff had to come onto the field to check on Spurrier, he's going to have to check out. Yeah, right now they've got it set as 3rd and 8 at the 40-yard line. But if that's after the whistle, a dead ball foul, personal foul. I thought that was an automatic 1st down, so there is some confusion here. Spurrier's going to have to sit out a play. Let's see what happens with the down and distance markers with the chains.
It's 3rd and 8 from the 40.
I don't know football very well, obviously, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the call maybe was, but I thought that would be an automatic 1st down. Walker Meredith checking in here. Again, Caden Elmore not available yet, not cleared yet to step in there to do that. I believe it'll be Meredith at the quarterback spot. 2 receivers to each side, motion coming across. Trips look, and they're just going to have Meredith run the football. He's got all kinds of, he's open! He's in the free! Meredith down the sideline. He just got to beat Charney. Touchdown, Bruins! 60 yards, Walker Meredith, touchdown! Wow. So it was basically a wildcat look. You take your running back and put him at the quarterback spot. They went motion across to have 3 blockers in front and just ran a sweep to the overloaded side, and the Trojans never adjusted the defense. So with 2:55, an absolute bomb going off here as the Bruins have a 60-yard touchdown run on 3rd down and 8. With Spurrier having to sit out a play, they go to that wildcat look. Should be Chenault coming on to attempt the point after here to try to give the Bruins a 1-point lead. Again, with 2:55 to go in the 1st. And we've got a long conversation with the officials again. Wow. This takes a lot of meetings. Personal foul on North Hardin. Their 2nd personal foul in as many plays. Again, we saw them play several weeks back. North Hardin, when they played Davis County, they had 8 personal fouls in the 3rd quarter alone. For the Trojans' sake, hopefully not on Josiah Hope, because that would have him out of the game. He's still on the field, so obviously it was not. I don't know who that was on. I didn't see the extracurriculars that were happening there. Ooh. There they go with the 2-point try, and in they go. Number 10 as they snap the ball directly to the swinging gate side of the formation. Number 10, Noah Payton, puts it in. It's 8-6. Bruins on top with 2:55 to go. So North Hardin, great field position here in the first quarter, and they're able to get a score on their second possession. The Bruins are able here to answer right back and take the lead at 8-6. So great start to this game. I was talking about the history of this game and how many times this thing has been such a hotly contested game. Again, in 2021 they played twice. It was 26-21 Central Hardin, and then North Hardin won the second matchup in the playoffs, 27-21. In 2019, it was a 7-0 ball game. In 2017, it was a 17-10 Central Hardin win. In 15, it was a 28-21. Both 15 and 14, it was a 28-21 final. Go all the way back to 2005. It was a 43-42 North Hardin victory in overtime. We've seen a lot of great football games in this rivalry, and we're off to a great start tonight with a couple of early scores. Now, again, personal foul assessed on the kickoff here, and the Bruins want to kick off from the Trojan 45. And Chenault can knock it in the end zone normally. So with 15 yards extra, I'd expect to see this one deep in the end zone, and there it goes, and it absolutely is. So Chenault kicks out about 6 yards deep. And
First and 10 for the Trojans.
Trojans will take over at their own 20-yard line with 2:55 remaining here in the first quarter. Score 8-6 Bruins. On my own tonight, calling this by myself. I want to just give a shout out to Tony Menendez, my partner, who was supposed to be here with me tonight. Not feeling well today. Get better soon, Tony. So you just got me tonight. I'm Paul Gray here at Central Hardin, and 1st and 10. Give to Stills, lots of space. They're trying to take advantage of that 3-man front that the Bruins are running, and wow, straight downhill about 16 yards for Deontay Stills. So Stills has 4 carries in the game thus far. 1 for 18, 1 for -1, 1 for 5, and 1 for 16. So 4 carries for him is successful. Boykins has carries of 4 yards and 1 yard. So they are trying to take a little pressure off Ja'Kylan Kirkland. We saw on the touchdown run a 2-back look, and we saw Darius Wiley, the big defensive end, on the field to give a little extra blocking help. Oh, high snap. Great catch by Kirkland. He's going to be able to get it out. Thrown out of bounds. Probably a smart play by Kirkland to get rid of that thing on 1st and 10 so they can come back and line up again. Center snapped the ball well over his head. He turned and ran backwards and caught the ball like Willie Mays, catching the ball over his shoulder. Young people, Willie Mays played for the San Francisco Giants. He's probably the best baseball player ever. But anyway, 4 receivers left, 1 receiver right. The one to the right is Sean Boykins. They're not going to get single coverage over here on Boykins. The Bruins will know where he is. So 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Again, great play by Kirkland to just chase down that errant snap and to get it away. So they can line up again here. Again, 4 receivers left. Look for the screen maybe to the left. They're going to look to Boykins. He runs the out and up. He's running past, just throw way overthrown. Boykins was actually running past Walker Meredith. Again, Meredith playing the corner spot. There was an outside linebacker as well. The out route ought to be dealt with by your outside linebacker, and Meredith has no business even breaking up on that out cut. He's got to stay back. They want to throw the ball down the field to Sean Boykins, so an incomplete pass there. As they look for Boykins up the sideline, looking again at Boykins on the curl route. He's got it. He'll have a first down. Terrible tackling attempt there. Just ran right by him. That's Walker Meredith. Got to break down on that guy or you're going to miss a lot. McKay Payton making the tackle, so a big gain there. About 15 yards. Boykins 15 on that one. He's got 2 catches now for 29 yards. Looking for that screen to that quad side over there. 4 receivers. So you got a lot of blockers, and there's Lunds. He'll pick up 9 or 10. We'll see if they give him the first down on that. So number 10, Ronald Lunds, with his second catch now. He had a 2-yard reception earlier in the ball game. Lund's such a great athlete. I think he's going to be the guy here over the next couple of years.
At the 41.
Give to Stills on 2nd and 4. Oh, he went out of bounds way earlier, did Lunds. Bruins came out of there with the football. They're saying he fumbled it, but there's no call for a fumble, even though it's number 10, Noah Payton, coming out with the ball.
Carry is good for a Trojan first down.
So Stills picks up about 5 on that one.
At the 36.
Gets the first down. They're in Bruin territory at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, empty backfield, 3 receivers left. They're going to go to Boykins on the right. He's got a good block from, wow, still on his feet and trying to get him on the ground, down to about the 27. Not quite a first down.
Run out of bounds by number 57.
Going to give him 9 yards on that. So Grayson Decker hustling from his defensive end spot to get in there and help on the tackle, but a good idea throwing the quick screen to Boykins. 4 receivers left. Boykins to the right. Empty backfield. They're going screen the other way again. They're doing a great job of blocking out there on the edge. Marion Jodon with the catch, knocked out of bounds. 27 seconds there. So they're down to the 12, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Going to give inside. Oh, wrapped up. Oh, breaks away. Number 70, Carson Lamoth, had a hold of, I believe that will be Deontay Stills again with the ball. He picked up 2 before he was driven well back.
Tackled by Seth Laudermilk.
Laudermilk cleaned it up. Lamoth had him, number 70, and was not able to hang on. And the first quarter will run out, so we'll change ends after a 2-yard gain from Stills. It'll be 2nd down and 8, just inside the 10. ETownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at ETownApartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. ETown Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. So second quarter about to start, and the Trojans looking to answer the Bruins' 60-yard touchdown run from Walker Meredith. A good drive here that started at their own 20. Jekyll and Kirkland being very efficient with the football. They've run the football more, and I think that's exactly what they had to do. Stills in the backfield, trips left. Boykins, they're looking to Boykins. They're going to throw it out to Boykins on the right side. Wow. Looked like Boykins was going to have the touchdown catch right there, but knocked away. Not sure who the corner was. It may have been Walker Meredith on the play.
Walker Meredith.
Good play from Walker Meredith at his left corner spot. got the big-time D1 recruit Boykins in front of him, was able to get that ball knocked loose. Empty backfield on 3rd down and 8. They need to get to just inside the 3, just about to the 2. Boykins under pressure, knocked down, throws it up for grabs, and that's a great idea because Boykins comes down with it. They're saying just out of bounds. Pressure may have caused Kirkland to just throw the ball a little bit too far to the outside. That'll bring up a 4th down and 8 here. And again, the Trojans just not super confident in their kicker, but he's out there good. Isaiah Parms. On the season, Parms 2 for 2 on field goals, actually. So Lunds is going to be the holder. Number 10, Ronald Lunds, sets up. It's from the left hash, so this is a funky angle here. Number 26, Parms is going to be kicking from. This would give the Trojans the lead. Big opportunity here for the Trojans. Ball's down. Wow, that thing is blocked. And they pick it up, and the Bruins are running with it off the block. They're going to end up with great field position. You just don't want to block someone in the back there. Good tackle, run down by number 80 from North Hardin, Philip Bostic. I believe it was Jackson Engstrand, number 3, on the return. And number 10, Noah Payton, made the block. Literally, there were 4 guys that came through. There is a penalty flag down at probably some kind of block in the back, and so the ball will not be over the 50. Looked like the Bruins were going to have great field position, but they'll come back. They'll be starting somewhere around their 25 maybe at the 26. So that kind of thing is common when you get people in a change of possession like that. They're going to call that a block in the back. Again, not surprising in those kinds of turnover change possessions. But literally 4 guys came through on that extra point attempt, that field goal attempt. Same thing happened on the extra point down there, where it was just a flood coming in. So Parm's not really much of a chance, as he had 4 guys in his face, and there's a flag down.
Offsides against the Trojans.
So offsides on the Trojans, actually. I thought that was going to be a false start on the Bruins, but that'll bring up a 1st and 5. So they now will have it at the 31-yard line. 11 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Spurrier checking his wristband for the call. Under center. Double wing look, tight end left. Deep motion there. They're going to give straight ahead on the fullback trap. Gardner up to about the 35. So a 4-yard gain for Gardner. Should bring up a 2nd down and 1. Bruins have not been super effective running the ball, except one big 60-yard burst. So it will be 2nd down and 1. The nose is right at the 35-yard line. Don't see Josiah Hope on the field. Big number 40, the defensive tackle. Darius Wiley, 21 at defensive end. Linebacker number 23, Mason Howard. Oh, fumble. Oh, my goodness. What a disaster. Bruins on 2nd and 1 there. They're going to take about a 4-yard loss.
Bruins recover the fumble.
Just make it a 3-yard loss. 3rd down and 4. Spurrier will be tagged with that. Just, I don't know if it was a mishandled snap or a mishandled attempt to hand the ball off. But instead of a sure 1st down, now there's possible issues. They're going to give it straight ahead, just off tackle. Oh, great run by Gardner. Still on his feet and trying to push forward. I think he's got it.
Mason Gardner on the carry.
About a 5-yard gain for Gardner. He'll pick up the 1st down. Spot is at the 37. The 1st down and 10 for the Bruins.
His game is good for a Planet Fitness. Bruin, 1st down.
Again, double wing formation look, tight end right. Gardner in the fullback position. Motion across. They're going to give to Gardner on the trap. Nothing doing there. The trapper missed the trap block, ran right by it. That's just the guard pulling, being a little too deep, not getting downhill up into the line of scrimmage. Ran right by the guy he was supposed to block.
Mason Gardner on the carry.
Gardner gets, I'm going to say nothing. It's half a yard maybe. Second down,
No gain.
9.5. 9:31 and counting, 8-6. Bruins, a couple of big stops for the Bruins in the red zone. The Trojans have been in the red zone 3 times and only have 6 points to show for it. Looking to throw the ball. Spurrier looking downfield. He's got Engstrand. He had him open, but he's going to slip out the backside there and run. Spurrier, big yards down the sideline. Wow.
Zach Spurrier on the keeper.
20-yard run on the scramble. Looking to his right. Engstrand running a curl route. Was open early. Spurrier pulls it down and goes out the backside.
Gain of 15 on the play. It's good for Planet Fitness. Bruin, first down.
Yeah, that is a 15-yard gain, not a 20-yard gain there. So first down Trojans, they marked him a little further back than it looked like. Again, their double wing tight end right formation. There goes jet sweep to the tight end side. Trying to give it to Caden Taylor. He's got a ton of speed out there, but nothing doing on that carry.
Caden Taylor on the carry.
Looks like they'll get 0 out of that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 48.
2nd down and 10 in Trojan territory. At the Trojan 48. See big number 40, Josiah Hope, is checked back in the middle of that lineup there. Number 88 is Julius Evans playing defensive tackle. Wing formation to the left, double handoff. They've got space there. Ooh, that could have been a big play. It's a great tackle by number 34 there.
Walker Meredith.
Jackson Lentz saved a big play. Walker Meredith picks up 7 yards. And that'll be bring up a 3rd down and 3. So a big play there on the double handoff.
A 7-yard gain, 3rd and 3. At the 41.
Shotgun formation here. Looking down the middle of the field. Oh, the ball tapped at the line of scrimmage. Great job, Josiah Hope. I believe he's the one that got a finger on it because, again, it was the quick pass down the middle they completed earlier in the game. Looking for number 10, Noah Payton again, as they went quick play action, quick hitting pass to the tight end there. 4th and 3, just over the 50 on the 42. They're going to go for it. Wow, straight ahead, hard running at first down, Bruins. They went to Mason Gardner, and man, did they maul that Trojan front on that play. Tucker Walker, 64, doing a great job blocking up front, along with number 52, Braden Perry. So a big carry there. Pick up about 5. They needed 3. They got 5. And the drive continues with the 4th down conversion, and the clock is ticking here. 7:32. So after the blocked field goal attempt, Bruins
at the 37.
moving the football. They're going to go off left tackle there to Gardner. Wiley on the play there. Also number 7 for North Hardin is Roderick Reese, and Gardner just pushing the 2 of them. Being strong, being a bull there, picks up 3. So bring up a 2nd down and 7.
A gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6 at the 34.
Ball just inside the 35-yard line. So the Bruins deep in Trojan territory. It's taking a while to make the call here. Not sure where we are in the 25-second clock, but they're going to be pushing it here pretty close. Overbalanced formation for the Bruins with the wing and the back set to the same side. Loaded backfield, and there comes a flag.
Flags are down.
That delay of game penalty, that's what I expected because they were taking a lot of time. So
Penalties against the Bruins.
what was going to be second down and 7 is now second down and 12.
11. At the 39.
Number 8, Omar Maurice, out to the left. 2 receivers to the right. I think that's Engstrand and Gardner. They're going to throw it here on 2nd and 11. Outlet to Gardner. Not much there. He's trying to bull his way ahead, but nothing. 0
Gardner
on that completion.
I'm
a little surprised this year with a senior quarterback who's had some success in the passing game. They haven't thrown the ball a little more this year. Spurrier, 30 of 57 on the season, 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. So it hasn't been a great passing season for this Bruins squad with the senior quarterback under center on 3rd and 11. And Spurrier back to throw. A little bit of space, looking to throw it down the field. Got some. Oh, what a great throw and catch. They just had to improvise because there was nothing there. Number 10, Noah Payton on the reception for about a 15-yard gain and a first down. So a big 3rd and 11 conversion there. And the play broke down. Spurrier ran to his left. Payton, who had come across the field, turned back the opposite direction and working toward the goal line, and Spurrier threw a perfect pass to pick up the first down. 5:06 and counting. What a drive here. I did not note when the drive began, but it has been most of this quarter. We're well over 5 minutes into this drive. 1st and 10. Again, the ball's about the 25 of the Trojans. Almost in the red zone. Toss sweep. Gardner finally controls it. He gets nothing there. Great play. Mason Howard, 23. Number 40, Josiah Hope on that tackle. 2 of the best that the Trojans have, making the big play there. So 0 gain on that one. Again, the Trojans have done a good job against the running game. The 160-yard burst, the 15-yard scramble by Spurrier, really all they've given up of significance. 4:15 and counting. It's 8-6 Bruins. I'm sure they'd love to put this in and leave no time on the clock for the Trojans. They're going jet sweep to Walker Meredith. There's some space out there, but guys running him down in a hurry. Maybe 4 yards. Mason Howard's there. Number 25, Ty Davis there. And
Mason Howard runs it out of bounds.
So I'm going to give Meredith a 4-yard gain on that. Bring up a 3rd down and 6. It's a long 6. It's almost closer to 7.
Gain of about 4 on the play will be 3rd and 6.
3:41 and counting here. Big 3rd down play. They need to pick up positive yards. The Bruins have shown that they'll go for it on 4th down. They've done that on this drive already, and they're deep in Trojan territory, so they just need a good pickup here. They're going to throw the football. Oh, Hope all over. Oh, misses the tackle. Spurrier free. He throws a perfect ball. It hits Engstrand right in the hands on the sideline. Engstrand could have scored on that play. Uncovered, but could not come up with it. I think he took his eyes off the ball to look at the goal line just a little early. Got to secure the catch. And Engstrand unable to do it in that situation. So 4th and long here. They're going to bring Chenault on for a 38-yard field goal from the left hash. This is tough. Tough angle. A little bit of distance. The ball's up. It's a little short. So he hit the bottom of the ball. That's why it was so important they pick up a few yards on that 3rd down so they could go for it on 4th. They were not able to do that. Obviously, Engstrand had an opportunity maybe to put one on the board there. So with 3:17 to go, plenty of time for this air raid spread type of offense to operate. 3:17 is plenty of time. Obviously, out of bounds, 1st downs, and incompletions will stop the clock. And so this Trojan team, perfectly capable of scoring this ball with 3:17 on the clock. Kylan Kirkland ready to accept the snap there. Looking downfield, down the seam. Wow, great defense, but I think that's caught by Boykins. Great job there. 17-yard gain for Boykins. It's his 4th catch. It was good coverage, but just a hair late from Engstrand coming in. First down and 10. 2 receivers to each side. Stills in the backfield. They're going to throw. There's the curl route to Lunds. Tackle missed there, but wrapped up the second guy. So Lunds picks up, I think, 9. Tackle made there by number 13, Mason Smith. Actually 9 for Lunds on that pass. They're already up to the 47-yard line. 2:36 and counting to go in the half. Trying to find the lead. The Trojans. Kirkland looking down the field. Deep throw. He's got Boykins. Wow. Hit right as he's catching the football. Great job. 19-yard reception for Boykins. So quickly down the field, the Trojans. They're at the Bruin 33-yard line. Oh, that had to be early. They left early. Oh my goodness, there was almost an interception. That ball was thrown up the sideline to number 4, Will Ray, and coverage was there. 28 Walker Meredith, 10 Noah Payton in the area. Lamoth going to check out. Tucker Walters going to check in, trying to give the big guys a rest. Here comes Darius Wiley, big number 21 onto the field. The defensive end is going to play some slot receiver. We saw him one other time offensively tonight on the touchdown run as a lead blocker. And they want to go to him. They're going to use him to block for Boykins here. Oh, my goodness, and he is just destroying the outside backer on that play. That's exactly why you put him on the field. So the clock is going to continue to run. 6-yard gain for Boykins on that screen pass there. The ball is down to the 27 on 3rd down and it's 4 yards to go regardless. Big play here. Going to go to Boykins again on the screen. And he's going to pick that up without any trouble at all. About a 9-yard gain from Boykins on that one. They've thrown about 5 screens to him. He's got 7 catches. I think maybe 4 of those are on screens. 124 as Boykins gets out of bounds. Just inside the 20 in the red zone now. And again, just 1 for 3 in the red zone so far tonight. At the 19, Kirkland down the middle almost gets it to Jodon. Wow. They're going to call an interference call. Peyton may have had a hold of him. There was some weird contact down there. All right, so the interference call will move the ball down inside the 10. 1st and goal, Trojans right at the 10-yard line. Chains not needed. 4 receivers to the left, Boykins to the right. I'd still keep an eye on Boykins. They may just throw him a fade, have him go into a jump ball with the corner. Again, Bruins defense shifted to this 4-receiver side significantly. You'd think you're setting up to throw a screen to the 4-receiver side, but the way they've got this set up here could go the other way, and we need another meeting over here on the far sideline with the officials. And I think they've got it figured out, whatever the issue was. .120 to go. It's 8-6 Bruins. Trojans threatening. 1st and goal from the 10. He's going to throw it up to Boykins. knocked away. Great job by Walker Meredith to knock that thing away. It's a great idea to throw him the football over there because, again, whoever is guarding him from Central Hardin is a little bit outmatched because Boykins is that kind of an athlete. But they really have not made that play yet. It could happen any minute here. Again, same formation, 2nd and goal from the 10. 113 now. Almost intercepted. Wow. Number 5, Brandon Lee knocked that ball down. But there's a penalty. False start on the Trojans. So far, 9 penalties on the Trojans in this half. 6 on the Bruins. It's been a penalty-ridden half. The first quarter way worse than this second quarter, but certainly a lot of mistakes on both sides. No turnovers to this point. 1 blocked field goal attempt. 2nd and goal from the 15. Down the middle to Boykins. Knocked away. A little bit overthrown. Not much of a chance. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 15 now. 1:06 to go here in the second quarter. We're running it down close to the end of the half here. Obviously no trouble for the Trojans except for the 15 yards they need to score right here. Can't imagine them trying to kick a field goal here as they've had a field goal and an extra point blocked. And the protection on those looked atrocious. Again, empty backfield. Kirkland, he's going to scramble with it. Oh, nicely done. Tackled. He'll pick up 2 or 3. I think that's Loudermilk making the play. Seth Loudermilk. So maybe a 2-yard gain, 4th and 13. This is 4th and goal. We're under a minute, but time not the issue for the Trojans. Just the opportunity to get the ball into the end zone here on a 4th and goal from the 13. Probably something vertical here, either another jump ball for Boykins, which this Bruin team, they're going to call a timeout, will the Trojans, to talk about this 4th down and 13 opportunity. Again, right now, just 1 for 3 in the red zone, and backed up here. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Thanks to our HCEC-TV crew working the game: Ron Hartley, Aiden Griffin, Kai Markey, and Kai Horn. Thanks to those students and to Ron for their hard work to bring you this action tonight. Also like to thank NHHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. Big down here for the Trojans. I think when they go in at half, if they can't get this, which they absolutely could, I'd look out for number 4, Will Ray, as well as obviously Boykins. Both of them are to the right, but Ray has been really tough running down the seam in that slot. But if they go in at halftime without a score here, man, they're going to realize how badly. And there's Ray down the middle, just short of the goal line. They hit him at the 3. He was tackled, and they'll turn the ball over at the 1 or 2 yard line. No touchdown. Big completion, and Ja'Kylan Kirkland standing there like he's waiting for a call. That was 4th down. That was it. So a great throw and catch from Ja'Kylan Kirkland to number 4, Will Ray, for an 11-yard gain. But the Bruins, in the short field, were able to come up and make the tackle. I didn't see who the safety was that made the tackle, whether it was Caleb Smith or whether it was Brandon Lee or maybe even Jackson Engstrand. One of those guys at their safety position came up to make that play. Now the Bruins here have got to be able to push this pile. With 30 seconds to go, they can't go backwards. Backwards would be a safety here and would tie this thing up. So they're going to sneak it with the big quarterback Spurrier. Not much there. But I think that's all they're going to need to do is one snap, unless the Trojans want to call a timeout. There will not be a timeout. Okay, So about a 1 yard gain for Spurrier gets him off the goal line. And that should do it for the half. Wow, a lot happened in that half, even though we've only got an 8-6 score. Again, the Trojans struggling to get the ball in the end zone to score the football in the red zone. The Bruins matching them with several errors on that last drive. A drop pass that might have been 6 points certainly would have resulted in points in some way. But we're going to go in at the half, and, man, this thing is a good one. 8-6, Bruins on top. I'm Paul Gray. We'll be back in 15 minutes for first half stats and second half action.
Central Hardin High School Marching Band, you may take the field.
The band would like to thank the Band Booster volunteers and supporters for their tireless work and dedication. They would also like to thank their sponsors this season, Capital Pain Institute, the Kia Store of Elizabethtown, Spoke Family Dealerships, and Onyx Fire.
Welcome to one of our special sports interviews, which are sponsors that help us to produce our live sports programming. Joining me today is Kobe Gibson, and he is with Waddell's Recycling, Salvage, a little bit of everything. And they've been a new partner in the last few years, and we really appreciate their sponsorship, Kobe. So let's start with, how did the business start, the background?
My father-in-law started the business several years ago, crushing cars, buying scrap. And that's just progressed year over year until he had his two sons get more involved with it, and then I started helping them about 12 years ago and became involved with it. And ever since then, it's been a big family operated business, and we just like to grow stronger in the community. So.
Now, how many employees do you have?
Anywhere between 10 and 15 usually, just depending on what you've got. It's hard to find help these days, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
What types of things do you take?
We will take pretty much anything that's metal. We've got a few items we can't take as far as propane tanks, anything that's flammable or hazardous, but other than that, we can take anything that's metal.
So, well, like washers, dryers,
Yes.
I mean, they have to have the Freon removed?
Yes, yeah, the Freon has to be removed, but we take any appliances out of your house, anything like that, hot water heaters, anything that's metal.
Okay. Now, I mentioned that you all came and got a car that I was
Yes.
that had been junked, and so that's a pretty neat offer for customers.
Yeah. If somebody's got a car that they don't want to repair, that's too old or wrecked or beyond repair, we've got a rollback service, and you just call the office and fill a form out, and we can come pick it up for you, and you'll get paid for it. So.
Now, do we just load up anything in there that, in addition to that?
Yeah, if you've got some oddball stuff, yeah, you can definitely get rid of it. It's an easy way to get rid of without making a trip up there. So.
Mm-hmm. Why is it beneficial? I mean, to me, it was very beneficial because I didn't have to get a wrecker service, and I knew I did. I mean, it's not like it's worth a whole lot of money anyway. So.
Yep.
That really makes things convenient. And basically, you said you all work from a long span off of
Yes.
65. So talk about your
Yeah. I mean,
community.
we go anywhere from southern Indiana all the way to Tennessee with all of our services. We've got mobile car crushing, industrial services, roll-off box services. Any piece of scrap, we can pretty much pick it up and haul it away. So.
And are you still located in the southern part of Elizabethtown?
Yes, yeah, we're right off exit 91 there. You can actually see the place off of Interstate 65, so we're centrally located where everybody can get to us pretty easy.
Well, we're going to have a lot of growth in
Yes,
this area.
yes.
How do you prepare for something like that? Because that's definitely going to be a direct impact for you.
Yeah, we've been ordering a lot of new roll-off containers. We've got well over 100 now of those. So those have became a big hit as far as industrial people and just residential people as well.
Now
cleaning
talk
places
about
up.
those. I think that's what we were sharing
Yeah.
just a moment ago. So what are
Yeah,
those?
so they're like a roll-off container. We've got mainly 40 yards, But what we can do is we've got a truck that will deliver it to your house, and then all you do is throw your scrap in it, fill it up, call us, we come pick it up. You get paid for it just like the car. We charge just a little bit to bring it out there, but the scrap metal more than covers that. So it just makes life easy. You don't have to make a bunch of trips back and forth. So
Do we have to separate anything as we throw things in there?
You don't. Just the biggest thing is like the hazardous materials, no propane tanks, oxygen tanks, no fluids or anything like that. So.
With you being family owned, I'm assuming you all are working yourselves to the bone.
Yeah, we stay busy.
We have a cute commercial that shows some of the youngsters. They have probably grown up a little bit since that commercial.
Yep, that's been just a little bit. So.
Well, we appreciate you sponsoring our sports coverage. Tell us a little bit about your commitment to the community and why this is important to you.
Well, we live here locally, and we like to put any money we can do with advertisement or anything like that. We like to keep it local, and then like to support the kids and the schools as well. So we just try to everything we can do. We try to keep it right here. As far as our money, we try to keep it in Hardin County. We're not a big corporate place where money's going away from here. All the money we make, goes back to our employees here or back in the community, like the sports stuff.
Yeah. Well, and we do over 80 games a year, so there's a lot of promotion there, and it really does help our young athletes to be seen, really, because they could literally send the link to a coach and say, hey, take a look at my effort. We're talking about vehicles real quick. What about the tires on the vehicles? Can it go with them?
Yeah, you're allowed the 4 tires that's on it plus your spare, so 5 tires.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yep.
Why is it important? You're in part very responsible with a service that does a great thing in terms of recycling. Why is that important to the environment?
Yeah, I mean, the way we do things too is a little different. Starting out when the car comes in, we've got an environmental rack that the car goes on and all the fluids get drained. So the only thing we ask for is for you to have your gas drained out of it when it comes. But as far as the motor oil, the transmission fluid, we do all that. And then it's just great that the stuff's not going in ditches and creeks and stuff like that and getting recycled and turned back into new metal.
Right, because everything that's in the ground eventually gets back to us in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we also help, all of our stuff doesn't get shredded. We sell used car parts as well.
Oh, okay.
So, some of the cars we'll go out and buy, and they may be newer stuff that's been wrecked, and we've got about 500 or 600 cars over to the side, and we've got actually a whole inventory of all those parts. So.
Wow. Now, do you all take those parts out, or is it one of those pack where you have to come and get it?
We generally pull them out. It just makes it easier. That way we know if nothing's getting tore up, taking the part off, we can take time and get it off right way. So.
Now, have you been doing that for a while?
It's probably been going, don't quote me on this, 4 years, 5 years, something like that. So, and it's one of those things, nobody knows about it. It's people come in all the time and say, I didn't know you did this.
Well,
so,
I was going to say, I had no idea.
Yep. So.
Oh, that's a great service there, too.
Yeah.
I mean, just having those, you just may need that one little used part. And
it may save you a bunch of money. That's the way things are. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, I'm sure you don't put the part on, though.
No, we don't do any installing. So.
But it helps those that like doing their own work, though.
Yep.
Okay, that's great. Again, phone number where they can reach?
270-982-7206. You'll get a hold of the office girls, and then they can put you in touch with me or somebody if you have another question that they can't answer.
Wonderful. And thank you again, Colby, for coming in.
No problem.
And thanks, Waddell's, for helping us out with
You're very welcome.
Our high school sports. All right, we're going to get back to some exciting sports in the area. Thank you for watching.
So we're here for the second half of a great matchup here, district matchup between North Hardin and Central Hardin, two district rivals, area rivals. Again, we've talked a little bit about the history of this rivalry, the games covering the last 25 years. Again, a couple of big stretches for each team, 1998 to 2008. North Hardin won 10 out of 11. Following that, from 2009 through 2017, Central Hardin won every matchup. And then North Hardin ran off 3 straight from 18 to 20. And in the last couple of years, there's been some splits. Central Hardin winning 2 of 3. So it's been a great rivalry, back and forth. Teams have exchanged dominance of this matchup, and so we're in a big one right here. This one will give the winner the lead in the district race and the best opportunity to host a playoff game to get the #1 seed for the district. So let me go over a couple of numbers here and a few very interesting ideas. First of all, the North Hardin Trojans have dominated the yardage battle. Quarterback Ja'Kylan Kirkland, 14 of 23 for 184 yards. They've rushed the ball effectively. We talked about that pregame early in the first half here. They ran the ball significantly, but then they started throwing it on every down in the second quarter. Only 9 rushes, but 52 yards on those 9 rushes. So a good average, almost 6 yards per carry, but again, not running the ball, continuing to run the ball with regularity. 236 total yards for the North Hardin Trojan offense. On the Central Hardin side, 132 total yards. They've run the ball 17 times for 109 yards. Zach Spurrier, 3 of 6 for 23 yards. The big play, the 60-yard run by Walker Meredith for, for number 28. Walker Meredith for the lone touchdown for the Bruins. For the Trojans, it was a 4-yard run, actually, by Sean Boykins. Boykins has 7 catches for 89 yards. The touchdown run down near the goal line. Will Ray, 3 catches, 53 yards. Ronald Lunds, 3 catches, 17 yards. Deontay Stills, 6 carries for 45 yards. Again, for the Bruins, it's Gardner, 9 carries, 26 yards. Walker Meredith, 4 carries, 70 yards. Noah Payton has 2 catches for 23 yards. Now, when you look at those numbers, again, the Trojans, 236 yards versus 132 for the Bruins. And, oh, by the way, 60 of those for the Bruins on one play. If you take out the 60-yard run by Walker Meredith for the touchdown, the Bruins only averaging 2.5 yards a carry. So not effective on the ground, not effective in the air. They're going to have to find some offense here to make something happen. The other thing the Central Hardin Bruins need to do is create a turnover. They had one opportunity on a poorly thrown ball by Ja'Kylan Kirkland. It hit one of the Central Hardin Bruin players in the shoulder pads. Just didn't really see the ball coming, just trying to break on the receiver. And so, this offense for the Trojans, which has been turnover ridden for the season, no turnovers here in the first half, so that was good. Now, on the flip side of that, though, North Hardin, 4 trips into the red zone inside the Bruin 20, 6 points to show for it. Coach Thompson's got to be upset about that and looking for ways to score the ball inside the 20, as the Bruins have done a good job trying to take away Sean Boykins in the passing game down by the goal line. Almost at the end of the half, got number 4, Will Ray, in the end zone. He was just short. And Isaiah Parms will be the one to kick off here for the Trojans. Again, the mistakes came in the form of penalties. 9 for the Trojans, 6 for the Bruins. Pooch kick, and it's on the ground. And the Trojans have it and are running with it. Wow, I don't think you can advance that. But the Trojans, on the little pooch kick, all the Bruin kickoff return team just stood and watched it. Nobody moved to the football. The ball landed about 5 yards behind the front row of Bruins on the kickoff return team, and streaking down the side, I believe it was number 25, Ty Davis. Not sure. It could have been number 10, Lunds. No flag on that play, and the Trojans will have the football. Wow, what a start to this half. And here comes the Trojan offense onto the field. Lunds and Ray already lined up out here ready to go. They'll take over on the Bruin 38. So they started on the 48 in the first half after a great kickoff return. And now they're going to get the pooch kick and recover that. Terrible start for the Bruins here in the second half. Empty backfield. They're going to throw. Ball tipped up in the air. He was looking for Boykins on a little hitch route to the right side into the short side of the field. Not sure that was. It could have been Carson Lamoth on the tipped ball there. So first pass attempt there. Again, 23 pass attempts. Wow, just throwing the ball a ton are the Trojans. They're going to give to Stills off the left side. Run down, decent run there. Tackle by number 10. That's Noah Payton. A few others there. McKay Payton there as well. The brothers teaming up on that one. A 3-yard run for Stills to start this second half. 3rd and 7 here, just inside the 35. I think the Trojans have 2 downs to pick this up. I think Coach Thompson here wants these points early here. And so the Bruins are going to have to get a couple of stops. 2 receivers to each side, 3-man front here. Here comes the blitz off the edge, and they go right where the blitz came from. Good read by the quarterback. Get it to Lunds inside the 30. Did he get the first down? About a 5 or 6 yard gain. 4th and 1 it'll bring up. So 6 yards to Lunds on the hitch to the left. His 4th catch of the ball game. Will Ray coming to the right side. They've got a tight trip to the right. What is going on here? What in the world is happening? They're now going to call it a first down. I felt like it was a half a yard to a yard short, but it says second down on the down marker over there. It is first down and 10, I guess. They're at the 32. I guess they're giving the 32 there. So Lunds, we're going to give him a 7-yard gain on that one. That was okay. 1st and 10 Trojans. 2 receivers to each side. Again, that 3-man front dropping 8 most of the game. Oh my goodness, what a catch. Marion Jodon. Ball was thrown into double coverage. That's the kind of thing the Bruins want, is a mistake by the quarterback, but Marion Jodon just makes a play on it. He had 1 catch for 25 in the first half, and that one there is going to get him down to the 10 on a 22-yard gain. So 1st and goal from the 10. A tight formation here. 2 backs again. It's Howard is going to get the ball behind Boykins. Off left tackle. Wow, down to the 2 or 3. So I'm going to give him a 7-yard gain down to the 3, and he slammed the ball down when he hopped up, and that's going to be a penalty. There's another error by that Trojan team. They're down to the 3-yard line on a 7-yard gain by Mason Howard. And he slammed the ball down when he got up, and that's a penalty. They're going to call that some kind of personal foul, and the Trojans are going to be backed up. Should have been 2nd and goal from the 3, but instead it's going to be 2nd and goal from way back. Personal foul on number 23 for slamming the ball down. You don't spike the ball after a run. And so, not personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, slamming the ball down. And so now, again, it should be 2nd down. I don't think you replay that. That's after the play. Are they calling it first down? It's at the 19-yard line. It's goal to go, and there's an offside penalty on the Trojans. Half the line jumps. So we've now got 2 penalties down here in the red zone on the Trojans. So 5-yard penalty. I really don't understand what's going on. You have an unsportsmanlike conduct. That's after the play. It should be 2nd down. They're still calling it first down. The officials are calling it first down. The down marker says first down. It's goal to go from the 23, almost the 24-yard line. Empty backfield here. A little bit of room to operate here for Ja'Kylan Kirkland. Looking up the left side, 2 receivers standing 2 yards apart. Just an absolute mess of a play. Lunds and Will Ray, somebody ran the wrong route because nobody designs a play where 2 receivers are standing within 2 yards of each other down the field 15 yards. So still calling this 2nd and goal. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on here, but it's an extra play for the Trojans. We'll see if they can take advantage of it. 2nd down here. Going to throw. Got Lunds. And it looks like there's an injured Bruin down trying to make the tackle. Good completion there. It's going to get it down inside the 15 to the 14, Lunds, where Lunds had the football. Not sure who that is down. Could be an 11, Caden Taylor. No, I see Caden standing over. So we've got a Bruin down on the field. Down marker now says 4th down. 3rd down based on what was going on. I don't know what's happening with the down and distance. It's goal to go from the 14. We have an injured Bruin down on the field after the 10-yard completion to Ronald Lunds. Again, his 5th catch of the ball game. And this is a Hardin County Education and Community Television Student Production. HCEC-TV is
Like I
Division
said,
of Hardin County
termites.
Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Number 81, Corday Matthews, from his cornerback spot, was the shaken up ball player. Corday is going to walk off the field. That's good to see. And now the down marker says 4th down, which is what it should be. But I'm just so confused by what these officials are doing with the down. But it says 4th down now from the 14. It is goal to go. Again, another trip into the red zone. See if they can convert here. Again, thrown high. No. Oh, there's a flag down. Touchdown catch by Sean Boykins. The touchdown signal has not even been made. No touchdown signal made at this point. Not sure what's going on here. It looks like Boykins caught the touchdown. There's a flag down on the play. Okay. A touchdown and no flag, and these guys are a little lost at this point. What is going on? I guess this is the 2-point conversion coming up. Never got a touchdown signal. I guess it's a touchdown. They're going for 2 here to try to make it a 14-8 ball game. It's 12-8 right now. They're going to give it to Boykins off right tackle, and he'll walk into the end zone. So, again, wow, big number 21, Darius Wiley, is a blocking machine. He just blocked somebody out of the back of the end zone. There's a flag down, sideline warning on the Trojans. Okay, so no mark off there yet on that. But the Trojans on a 14-yard 4th down conversion. I think it was 4th down. I'm not sure. But a big conversion as they get the ball to Boykins. It went just over the outstretched hands of number 4, Will Ray. But Boykins was right behind him, which I'm not sure what kind of route that is either. But Boykins there to make the touchdown reception. So Sean Boykins making a big conversion from 14 yards out on the touchdown throw from Ja'Kylan Kirkland. So with 9:29 to go after the 2-point conversion, it's 14-8. And the Trojans will kick off from the Central Hardin 45. So there was a flag down. There was some sort of unsportsmanlike conduct or a personal foul or something. I never saw that signal made. So Brandon Lee back, as I say, is Parms to kick off. This should be an easy one as far as knocking it into the end zone here for Parms. Parms boots that. That'll absolutely go into the end zone. And the Bruins will take over 1st and 10 from their 20. So a great opening series for the Trojans. They went back on a couple of penalties and put themselves in a really bad spot, but they do convert after the you can't even call it an onside kick. It was a pooch kick, and the Bruins just didn't react to the pooch kick at all on their kickoff return team. So that turnover or change in possession leads to the Trojans scoring a touchdown. They're up 14-8 with 9:29 to go here in the third quarter. The Bruins will take over, see if they can get anything going. Wow, there's a fumble. There's a flag down on the play. Offsides on the Trojans. Again, here we are just into the third quarter. That's the 12th penalty on the Trojans. The Bruins with 7, so it's not clean on their sideline either as far as trying to take care of business. Tight end to the right. Might be a double tight end look with 2 wide receivers. They're going to give it, I believe, to Mason Gardner. A pretty good run for Gardner after the penalty. A 7-yard carry, enough to pick up the first down. So Gardner, a 7-yard run there to get the first down for the Bruins, and they'll move the chains. They're at the 32 now. Again, Gardner with a little bit of a tough first half. 9 carries for just 26 yards. He had a 9-yard run, but he had 4 carries that were no gain in those 9 attempts. 7-yard run here to start the second half for him is a good start. 2 tight end look. I like this. 2 receivers left. They're going to give up inside. Wow, they're pushing the pile. Wow. Big carry there. Gardner again. A 6-yard gain on first down. So they're going to this 2. This is a look that I love. 2 tight ends, playing a 4-man or a 4-man front against a 2 tight end look. There's just a lot of gaps, a lot of seams in the defensive front. You're almost making them go to a 5-man front to combat that. But you also then have 2 tight ends as receivers, but then also 2 wide receivers. So you're spreading them out a little bit with maximum ability to run the football. Overbalanced look to the left. They're going to run left with Gardner. Oh, man, there is a flag down. I believe that might be a hold, but number 7 for North Hardin, Roderick Reese, makes a great play to come up. It will be a holding call against the Bruins. So what was 2nd down and 4 after a 6-yard gain is now going to go way back. So another mistake by the Bruins there. A lot of times when you run the ball wide, someone's holding because you've got defenders running laterally. So they'll march that back, and so what again was 2nd and 4 is going to be 2nd and a bunch, about 2nd and 15, maybe 14. They need the 42-yard line for a first down due to the Bruins. They're at their own 27. So 2nd and 15. Straight ahead. I believe that's Gardner again. And, wow, Hope and Walters, a little bit of extracurriculars there. 2-yard gain for Mason Gardner. Going to bring up a 3rd and 13 again. The Bruins in their offense can ill afford the errors, the penalties, because they just don't have the ability to pick up those chunk plays like the Trojans do in that offense. Trojans have everybody up. It's man cover. They're going to throw the football. Looking down the field. He's going to take a shot late. That's a bad idea. Travion Ross catches that. It's an interception. Actually, it's going to work as a really good punt, actually, on 3rd and 14. The fact that Travion Ross steps out of bounds back at the 29-yard line works out really as well as a punt. They were looking for number 8, Maurice, but you cannot wait until a guy's already 35, 40 yards downfield to throw a football. Zach Spurrier has a great arm, but that's going to be an underthrow every time. It was an easy interception. That is just something that you cannot do in the passing game, throw the ball deep that late. So 3-man front. Here come the Trojans. They're going to give to Stills on first down. Nothing there this time. Good play by that defensive front to make a tackle right at the line. No gain there for Stills, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what they've where they marked that. In fact, a loss of yards. So great play up front by Lamoth and Seth Loudermilt. 2nd and 11 now. Trips formation to the right at the 28-yard line. Taking a shot. Lunds was the, oh my goodness. Caden Taylor knocks away, but he had an easy interception. There's one of those mistakes that Ja'Kylan Kirkland has made in the last couple of weeks to lead to him throwing 9 interceptions to just 6 touchdown passes on the season. It's the second big mistake he's made, and they didn't make him pay. Caden Taylor knocked the ball away. It almost hit him in the stomach. He probably could have intercepted that if he had seen the ball earlier. 3rd down and 11. Big play for the Bruins here. Trojans trying to pick it up. Got time. Oh, goodness gracious. Wide open. Wide open. Big play by McDonald, number 8. He'll pick up 14 yards. Kyle McDonald, number 8, the big receiver for the North Hardin Trojans. Guys weren't even set. I can't believe they're not going to throw a flag on that. Stills down the middle of the field for a 12-yard gain. They're into Bruin territory, so here come the Trojans again. 2 of the receivers out here in the trips formation were still walking to their positions. No flag thrown. 2 guys in motion on the play and no call. So the Trojans are at the 45 of the Bruins. Good run from Stills there. 3 carries here early in this second half. They're going to go again to Stills, not this time. Carson Lamoth there. It'll be about a 3-yard loss on that 1st and 10. So that's going to be a 4-yard loss by for Stills that time. So Lamoth unblocked straight through. Nice quick move from his nose guard spot right over the center there. 2nd and 14, 2 receivers to each side. Kirkland looking to his left. Oh, man, wide open on the quick out route there. Great run, number 4. That's Will Ray. And they had an opportunity. I believe it was Brandon Lee, number 5, had a chance to tackle him for no gain, but he makes him miss. Nice spin move and picks up 5. Bring up. Actually, that's a 9-yard gain because it was after the loss on the 1st down there. They're going to give it to Boykins, that 2-back look that they're going to be able to run the ball. And there's a penalty flag, so about a 15-yard gain. But the flag is down. There's going to be a holding call on the Trojans. That'll come back. So after the 9-yard gain by Will Ray, they had 3rd and 5. Big run by Boykins for about 15 to pick up the 1st down. But that'll come back. The officials are going to talk about this here. I think it's pretty obvious he'd already signaled for a holding call. The fact is, it's just wherever the spot was of the foul, they're going to march it off 10 yards here, and it'll be 3rd and long. There were 2 penalties on the Trojans. There was some sort of motion or a legal man downfield kind of a situation. But the Trojans will take the bigger of the 2 penalties, which is the holding call. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 15, the ball all the way back to the 50-yard line. They need the 35 for a 1st down here. And again, in this offense, they're able to pick up chunks. And honestly, it could be 2 down territory. They may go for it on 4th if they can pick up something significant here on 3rd. 2 wide receivers to each side. It's Ray and Lunds to the left. That's where Kirkland's looking. Down the middle. Oh, my land. There's one of those plays right there, and the Bruins aren't taking advantage of it. He threw it right to Noah Payton. Noah Payton slipped. It went right over his head and into the arms of Lunds. Lunds dropped it. And so, again, Jekyll and Kirkland and the North Hardin quarterbacks, including DJ Loggins, have shown a propensity to throw the ball to the defense. And there have been 3 situations where he's done just that, thrown the ball to a defensive player. And the Bruins at this point have not taken advantage of that, as have many of the North Hardin opponents this year so far. So punt formation on 4th and 15. Bruins look like they'll get the football back right here. 4:38 to go. Nearly blocked again. A good punt away. Takes a bad bounce for the Trojans. Wow, really bad bounce. Number 5, Jekyll Kirkland in coverage, your quarterback in coverage, is going to down it at about the 35, so it took a bad bounce for the Trojans. Not a terrible kick. It probably flew 25, 27 yards. Not great, but then it bounced backwards about 8 yards. And the Bruins have great field position here, starting at their own 34-yard line. Let's see what they can do. They're down 14-8 with 4.5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Bruins have got to find something offensively. Right now, the Trojans are just going to stack the line of scrimmage, dare them to throw the football. Something that it is evident that they are not able to do. No quarterback on the field. They're going Wildcat, and there's a flag down. False start on the offense here. So here you are behind the chains again, as they did last series with the holding call. The Bruins are going to move it back again and be 1st and 15. And so Spurrier is going to come back onto the field. They were in a Wildcat look with Walker Meredith going to receive the snap. The last time they did that, he ran off a 60-yard touchdown run. This time, 5-yard loss on the penalty. So sometimes when you have not your normal signal caller in the game, that could cause some confusion in the snap count. I'm not sure if that's exactly what happened, but certainly Bruins behind it now. They're going to go straight ahead here. I believe that's Gardner ahead for a decent gain, maybe 3. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 12, though.
Gain of 3 on the play.
2nd down and 12 here. They need to get to the 44-yard line for a 1st down. They're at the 33, just short of the 33, so almost 2nd and 11 kind of a situation. So need a good chunk here to give yourself a manageable yardage situation. They're going to go jet sweep to the right, cut back up inside. Not a bad gain, but again, just not enough. Trying to see if that was Walker Meredith or if it was Gardner on the carry. I believe it was Mason Gardner on the carry there. He picks up 5. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. Again, they need to get to the 44-yard line here. They're at the 38. So a couple good running plays here to give them a chance. They picked up 8 on those 2 carries. A little bit of a high snap. They're going that quick throw again. It's Noah Payton with the reception all the way to the 40. So whether you call that a hot pass or a tight end dump or a tight end seam route, it's a quick fake to the back and then a quick throw on a seam route. Payton now, they've thrown that pass a couple of times here in the ball game, and 22-yard gain for Noah Payton. Big pass play for the Bruins. An interception on the pass play before that to end the last series. 2:49 to go. Bruins are in North Hardin territory. Oh, gosh. Good throw on the flat route to Walker Meredith. Walker Meredith right through his hands there. And there's a flag down. going to be something on the Bruins here. The Bruins are going to go back again, put themselves behind it. So the Bruins now with 10 penalties, ineligible receiver downfield, it appears. So 5-yard penalty marches it back to the 45 of the Trojans. It'll be 1st and 15 at the 45. Bruins just now getting the play in. All right, getting to the line shouldn't be any problem with the play clock. Trojans again that 4-4 look, but the outside linebackers crowding the line. It looks like a 6-man front. Double handoff inside. Walker Meredith, a lot of space. First down, Trojans. Excuse me, Bruins. Down to the, did he get the first down? Looks like it's down to the 30. I think a penalty on the Trojans possibly. There's a flag on the play. 15-yard run. I think he picked up the first down, but they're going to bring it back. Holding on the Bruins. And so after the big reception by Noah Payton, 2 mistakes are going to march this thing back. The Bruins are going to be in a really bad situation here. The field position game is one that they're going to win here in this series, but I don't think much is going to happen. Now that penalty obviously occurred well down the field on a block because it only ends up being a 2-yard penalty. It's going to be first penalty. It's going to be 1st and 17 now after that. So the spot foul occurred downfield on a block downfield. That's unfortunate for the Bruins there. Big mistake as they're making a bunch of them. Walker Meredith on the jet sweep. He's going to have to turn it up. There's nothing there. 0 yards gained on that play.
Meredith on the carry.
Maybe a yard, but it's at the 48 still, so I'm going to say no gain. 2nd and 17 here. All right, Bruins, again, 2nd and 17 is a really tough yardage when you are primarily a running team. 2 tight end look here with 2 wide receivers, 1 to each side. They're looking to throw it down the field. Didn't get a chance to step into that one as Big Josiah Hope was right in Zach Spurrier's face. He was trying to throw to Omar Maurice, I think. I'm sorry, Walker Meredith, actually 28 on a little quick out route. Couldn't step in and make an accurate throw. Brings up a 3rd down and long here. If I were the Trojans, I'd be looking for the tight end down the middle of the field. I'd make sure I had my eyes on Noah Payton wherever he is. If he's on the field, I don't have a tight end to the left side. So it's tight end trips left. And offsides on the Bruins. A late snap is what it looked like. Wow. So now 3rd and 23 or 22. A 5th penalty here in the 3rd quarter on the Bruins. Just 4 on the Trojans in this. That's really a sad commentary when you're saying just 4 penalties on one team. Both teams just incredibly undisciplined and just making a ton of mistakes. I mean, it's just breaks up any flow the game has. We have a 14-8 ball game. Oh, goodness gracious. Nobody blocked up front. 2 guys come free running through. Spurrier's just going to step out of bounds with the football after about a 6-yard loss. Nothing doing there as he had no opportunity as Josiah Hope and number 23, Mason Howard, basically looked unblocked. Somebody may have tried to block them, but they were immediately on the quarterback. No opportunity to really keep his eyes downfield. And, boy, the Bruins lose another 5 or 6. 4th and 29. Lost 19 yards after the big play to Noah Payton to pick up a first down. It didn't look like everybody was set that time. Peyton's going to kick it away on the rugby-style kick. Great kick. Caden Taylor's down there. Wow, that's going to flip the field beautifully down to the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
1st and 10 Trojans here with the lead. 1:12 to go in the third quarter. It's getting late, folks. The Trojans could, honestly, I'm telling you, this is a massive series for the Trojans. They could salt this thing away with a big drive here. If they can put this ball in the end zone, Bruins offense has not shown enough to be able to move the football and put together 2 scoring drives in the fourth quarter. Just not that type of an attack. And they're going to give to Stills on first down. Stills breaks 1 tackle. That was a big run for Deontay Stills. Wrapped up by number 5, Brandon Lee. A couple other guys came in and just bumped into him. Not great tackling, but a great run for Stills. First down on the 11-yard carry, so Deontay Stills having himself a pretty good ball game here. Around the right side, maybe just a yard. That time it's Boykins. So Trojans back up on the ball, looking to quickly snap it again. There'll be trips formation to the left. Looking for the call from the sideline here. Boykins changing places with Ray in the trip set. Couple of hand signals. There's only 18 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We're almost into the fourth. Going to give to Stills around the outside zone. Nice cutback from Stills. And the Bruins struggling to tackle right there in that situation. 4-yard gain for Stills. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Wow, what a quarter. Nobody called any timeouts. It moved. If it hadn't been for a boatload of penalties in that quarter, that would have moved pretty quickly. Actually, 9 penalties in the third quarter between the two teams. This is just, I don't feel like this is indicative of these teams as far as in the past. We talked about all these matchups from the past. It's just been a kind of a messy ball game tonight. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. E-Town Apartments by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at etownapartments.com. For those who are serving our country in the military, a discount is available. E-Town Apartments is a family-owned and operated management service with over 30 years of combined experience. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located at 311 Steel Drive in Elizabethtown, call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. E-Town Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. That's E-Town Exterminating. And so 3rd down and 3, big down and distance here. We've got a wing formation with 2 backs. Darius Wiley at the wing on the right. They go left to Howard. And, boy, it's close. I think he's got it. He needed 3 yards. I think he's got 3 yards. They're going to move the chains. So Mason Howard, he had a 7-yard run earlier, marred by an unsportsmanlike conduct situation. But they'll pick up the first down. Again, the Trojans going to that 2-back look, bringing Wiley on the field to get an extra big blocker on the field. They went the other way that time, but good carry to pick up the first down. Wow, high snap. Struggling with it. Kirkland's got it. He's going to be hitting the backfield. Lamoth throws him down. The ball came loose, but he was down before the ball came loose. Kirkland's going to lose 1. Kirkland loses 1. He was able to step forward a little bit. Second down and 11 at their own 38-yard line. They're going to go screen pass to Boykins. Met and pushed backwards by the Bruins. This is Walker Meredith making a nice play. Great play by Walker Meredith on the 5-yard loss there. It was a pass. Sean Boykins had words, and the coaching staff from Central Hardin as Boykin chased Meredith to say something to him. The Central Hardin coaching staff wanted a penalty on that unsportsmanlike conduct. Snapped over the head, and Kirkland's going to have to dive on it, so they'll lose about 15 more yards. Wow, 17-yard loss on that. So they're back to about 4th and 29 or 30. So both teams on their last possessions going in the wrong direction. Penalties, good defensive stops, and some other mistakes. The offense is going in the wrong direction. This ought to give the Bruins great field position. Down 6 with 10 minutes to go in the ballgame. You'd think this is the opportunity here for the Bruins. Need to be careful not to run into the kicker. I know they love to go after the punt and try to get a punt block. That'd be a huge play in the game. They've got to stay off the kicker. Here they come, pressure. He drops the ball. It's on the ground. The Bruins will take over at about the 12-yard line as the punter couldn't handle the snap. But number 11, Marion Jodon, jumps on it, but it doesn't matter because that's where the Bruins will take over. The only thing Jodon was able to do there in covering it was not allow the Bruins to pick it up and score on that play. So just a dropped snap by the punter there, unable to handle it. I think it looked pretty good. It may have been at the knees, but it was not a bad snap. Just as he started to step forward, he kind of juggled it, bobbled it, and lost it. Bruins 1st and 10 from the 12, down 6 with 9:42. This is their opportunity. Motion across. Oh, my goodness. Quarterback counter as they fake the jet sweep, and he had some space, did Spurrier. If he had not slipped and fallen, he's lost 2 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 12. And so every time the Bruins have an opportunity, something bad happens there. Certainly Spurrier is generally sure-footed, a very good runner of the football. Great call. It looked like they had space. He just cut off the wrong foot. You can't cut off your inside foot. If you're running right, you cut off your right foot, not your left. And he put a lot of weight on that left foot, and it just came out from underneath him. 9:03 to go here. 2 backs. Flag down, and here they go the wrong way again. The Bruins. Oh, no. Offsides on the Trojans this time. Wow, I thought that was going to be on the Bruins. Offsides on the defense that time, jumping early in the count. So that'll move it forward. Wow. Hard to figure out the ebbs and flows of this game as it just goes back and forth and back and forth. They'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 after the 5-yard penalty there. 2 backs. Run straight ahead to Gardner. He's still bouncing forward somehow, but they say he's down back at about the 9. Maybe just a yard gain. Maybe to the 8. Just inside the 9. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 maybe. I think you're in 2-down territory right here. You got 4-down territory, but you got 2 more downs to pick up 7 yards here. Maybe 6. They can get a 1st down just inside the 2, can the Bruins. Tight end to both sides. They're going to give here. Off tackle, there's space. Bruins down to the 2. It's going to be really close to the 1st down. I believe that was Meredith with the carry. No, Mason Gardner again. Gardner on the carry for about a 6 or 7 yard gain. Wow. They're going to spot it. I think if I'm coach, I'm calling for a measurement. I want a measurement right here. The ball, they're spotting it just outside the 2, so it is 4th down. 6 yard gain by Gardner. Man, I thought he had gotten a little further down there, and that had some space. Here it is, the ball game, 4th and 1 here. And they're going to go quarterback sneak. The big fella is into the end zone. Not just a 1st down, but touchdown. Zach Spurrier, 3-yard quarterback sneak. And they convert. So North Hardin converts at the beginning of the half on the turnover on the pooch kick. And they get points there. The Bruins here convert on the fumbled punt. The punter fumbles that. I cannot imagine Central goes for 2 here. It's 14-14, 7:16 to go. They will bring their swinging gate formation back in. Chenault on for the extra point with 7:16 to go. This is a pretty big point. It's tied right here. Spurrier puts it down. Chenault. It's good. So Chenault knocks it through. And the Bruins now in front. Wow. What a turn of events. Again, this has been a game of some really weird momentum plays. I think there's a lot still more that's going to happen here. This explosive North Hardin offense will still have a lot to say about this before it's over. They will, I'm sure, take some shots down the field here in the next 7 minutes and 16 seconds. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simple at West Point Bank. Hometown banking made simple. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs, which air on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. So Chenault will be ready to kick off. Boykins is a little short here. He's at the 15. Can't imagine this ball won't sail at least to the 6. It's going to be a low bouncer. They're going to keep it away from Boykins. It's Will Ray with it. Wow. Smashed by number 11, Caden Taylor. Huge tackle from the Bruin corner. Big play on special teams. Will Ray picks up the squib kick. Again, they wanted to keep it away from Boykins. Good idea. And the Trojans will take over at their own 26. Corday Matthews back on the field for the for the Bruins at corner. Had to come out of the game earlier with an injury. Snap kind of weak. Looking down the field. Throws it. Oh, what a great throw and catch. Holy cow. Boykins with it. Boykins is loose. He's going to score. What a play. 74 yards. Jakylan Kirkland was being sacked. He was almost down. Threw the ball sidearm. Gets it to Boykins. Boykins breaks 2 tackles and is gone. So Sean Boykins' 76-yard touchdown reception has flipped this game on its ear again. 20-15 Trojans. So tough snap again over the head of Jakylan Kirkland. Under pressure, I think it was Carson Lamoth, had him by his leg, was dragging him down for a sack, and as he falls, he sees Sean Boykins standing on the right sideline again. Boykins was set up. It looked like he'd run a little hitch route, just a short 5 or 6 yard hitch route, but the defense had lost him. I think as you're starting to see the quarterback fall, the defense relaxed, and he made a great sidearm throw. Hit Boykin. Boykin made one man miss and a second one miss and was gone, buddy, off to the races. So again, a massive turn in this ball game. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, Ron Hartley, Aiden Griffin, Kai Markey, and Kai Horn. Thanks for all the work you're doing so that we can enjoy this ball game. Great ball game, another great installment of this rivalry. Again, it's been marred by a lot of penalties, some strange turnover situations that have occurred. But again, we've got a fantastic finish here that we're set up for. Bruins take the lead. Trojans right back, making a huge play. And they're going to go for 2, and it's not Jakylan Kirkland at quarterback. It's DJ Loggins, number 15. Not sure what's going on there. They're going to run the football to Boykins again off that right side. They've done this 3 times, and Boykins got in for the 2-point conversion, and that'll make it 22-15, a 7-point ball game. So the Trojans, they've run that play for a 2-point conversion on the last touchdown. They scored their first touchdown on the same play. So when you got Boykins in the backfield, you got to think they're going to run off tackle opposite the side where he is lined up. So 6:55 to go. Bruins may only have this one more opportunity to go score the football. Again, with a run-based attack, no real quick strike ability in the passing game. They're pretty much going to have to take care of business right here with this possession to have a great opportunity. I did see Kirkland after he was dragged down after the touchdown pass, running off the field, kind of jogging off the field with his helmet off. I don't know if he's injured, and that's why Loggins needed to go onto the field. But we'll see Parms, the pooch kick again. Fair catch call. That's how you handle that one. Well played by Central Hardin's number 27 is Gage Gurgley. And Gurgley, again, they've learned from that previous pooch kick. Gurgley signals for a fair catch and handles that pooch kick with no trouble. Man, it was put in a great spot. If he didn't handle that, the North Hardin Trojans would have been all over that football. It does, however, give the Bruins great field position at their own 42-yard line. 6:23 and counting here as the Bruins take over. They're going to throw on a little play action hope all over Spurrier. Wow. That was thrown to the other team, but 33 for North Hardin. And that's Estelita. Joseph Estelita could not come up with it. It was just a little bit underneath him there. So they go for a pass on first down there. And we've got a timeout, a stop in the action. Got a stop in the action here. A timeout Central Hardin is 2nd down and 10. I think the clock had run a little bit extra here. They're trying to get the clock reset. It's 6:20 is the time on the clock. 22-15 Trojans. 2nd down and 10 at the 42-yard line. Bruins with the ball. Deep motion, Walker Meredith. And a flag is down there, going to stop the play. False start on the Bruins again. Wow, what a mistake-ridden ball game. It is just unbelievable how poorly these two teams are executing what they're trying to do. 12 penalties on the Bruins on the ball game. 15 on the Trojans. So you don't want to have more than 5 in a ball game. Straight ahead, Gardner on 2nd and 15. He got 3 of it back, maybe just a little more than that. They're going to give him a little more than that. Wow, it's a generous spot. Up to the 42, back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10, so a 5-yard run for Mason Gardner there. And again, with 5:52 here, I guess it's possible that this Central Hardin team, if they punt here, if they don't pick this 10 yards up and they punt it, I don't know, man. This they still have 3 timeouts to do the Bruins, so it's possible they could still make something happen. Good run. Wow, great tackle there. Number 23, Mason Howard, flying up to make that tackle on Mason Gardner. About a 3-yard run. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7 or 8. I think they got to punt this thing with 5:18 to go. In your own end, 4th and 8 is not a good look. The offense is staying on the field. I don't see how this works out. They're going to They're going to send the punt team on the field, but the clock is running with 5 minutes to go here. They do have 3 timeouts. The defense is going to have to get a stop right away to make, to give this offense a chance. They sure aren't in any hurry to get this punt off, however, which I would be in a massive hurry to save any seconds that I could. Peyton, the rugby kick, does a great job. It's going to take a good bounce for the Bruins down to about the 16, and they have downed it there. So here come the Trojans. Trojans in the driver's seat, 22-15 on the strength of 3 touchdowns from Sean Boykins. Again, that's the guy, and he certainly has produced tonight. He's got 9 catches for about 170 yards. 2 touchdowns in the passing game, 1 touchdown in the run game. So a couple of 2-point conversions. It's the Sean Boykins show. They're going to try to run the football. There's Boykins with it, going the other way, finding some space. Bruins are able to track him down. He picks up a couple yards. It was obvious they had him. They had figured out Sean Boykins is on the one side. He's going to run to the other side, and they had it figured out. But Boykins is able to pick up 2 by reversing his field and outrunning the defense to the weak side there. So 2nd and 8 here. They're trying to go get Tucker Walters out and get an extra defensive back in. Poor Tucker's been running on off the field a bunch. That's the one problem with that strategy. They're going to give it to Stills. Stills with a little bit of space, but a good tackle at about the 22, so maybe a 3-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 5. And timeout's not being used here. They're going to save him for the offensive side, maybe. So McKay Payton makes the tackle. Coach Thompson's going to milk the clock a little bit here as it continues to run. Trips formation, I would not be surprised to see a screen pass here on 3rd and 5. They're going to give to Stills. Decker there to help make the tackle. They'll drive back. Stills, big play. It'll bring up about a 4th down and 3. I'm sorry. Wow, great job by the defense to get a 3-and-out stop here. 4th and 2. Boy, this punt return team for Central Hardin needs to be real careful. There's going to be a timeout called here. So 4th down and 3 after the 2-yard gain by Stills. Central Hardin calls timeout here. That's their first. They've got 2 more remaining now. And they should get the ball back with great field position. There's 3:17 to go, 2 timeouts. Plenty of time to drive the football. They can still run the football some in this drive. But a big play there. Now, here's the thing. In this huddle right now, this Central Hardin Bruin punt return team is being told, don't you dare move until the ball moves. Don't care what they do. If they run around in circles, jump up and down, rub their belly and pat their belly and rub their head, it doesn't matter what they're doing. You do not jump off sides. That's what the Trojans are going to try to do. Maybe some sort of snap down with their guys up front. Maybe some sort of hard count. But if I'm the Bruins, I might even stand back about 1.5 yards from the ball. Not even get down in a stance. Just get back, get away from it. Don't take any chances of jumping off sides. They may be trying to go get this punt. Again, the last one was dropped by the punter. Bad snap. Can't get to it. Punt is away. It's going to take a Central Hardin bounce and be run down. Number 9, Adam Charney for the Trojans will track that down. So the Bruins are 51 yards away from trying to tie this thing up. It's 22-15 Trojans. They've got the ball at their own 49. 3:08 to go. 2 timeouts. Looks like Omar Marie's down here to the left. Trips formation. They're in the shotgun look here. One of the best possible plays for this Bruins squad is a scramble, but they're going to throw the quick out here to Meredith. He's got to get out of bounds here, save a timeout. He does. Good completion for about 7 yards. Good throw and catch. So good execution on that first down play. Bring up about a 7-yard gain there, so it'll bring up a 2nd and 3. Meredith.
Gain of 6 on the play. It will be 2nd and 4 at the Trojan 44-yard line.
So here come the Bruins. 2nd down and 3. 2:32 to go here. The run. Gardner, first down pickup. Good carry. First down on about an 8-yard run for Mason Gardner. They're down to the 36. Timeout Bruins. I think they're down to 1 timeout now. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, eTownApartments.com, West Point Bank, and eTown Exterminating. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, Ron Hartley, Aiden Griffin, Kai Markey, and Kai Horn. We'd also like to thank NHHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. So as sloppy as it's been at times, great finish to this ball game. Kind of what we expected here. 2 very evenly matched teams going head-to-head here in this big district clash. Got tight end trips look to the right. They're going to run the football again. That's Mason Gardner. They're going to have to hustle to the line. 2:16 to go. They're going to have to be able to move quickly here. I think that's their last timeout.
Gain of 1. Timeout, Central Hardin.
I don't think Central Hardin, I don't know if they've got any more or not. I thought they had 1 timeout left. No timeouts remaining. Tight end trips to the right. Empty backfield. Blitz coming. Spurrier avoids several tacklers. Oh, man, he almost found Walker Meredith open. He was able to get rid of it. The incomplete pass will stop the clock. That was a really big play by Spurrier. He avoided 2 or 3 tacklers. Too many guys coming, but Meredith was wide open. He jumped through the football trying to get it to Meredith, who was, in fact, wide open. Just no real chance to complete that throw with not having his feet under him. It brings up a 3rd down and 9 here. The run play on first down was kind of tough there, not getting or just getting 1 yard. Again, we've got empty backfield. They're going to be throwing the football here. Bruins, again, they've got to do a good job of protecting, not doing that. That's just tossed up for nothing there. And that's the end of the ball game as Ty Davis will intercept that. That ball was thrown up for grabs, thrown no chance. There's a flag on the play. Not sure what that's going to be, but it should be Trojan ball, and it should be the end of the ball game. There's still 1:45 to go, but no timeouts for the Bruins. And the Trojans will be able to just sit on it. So with 1:45 to go, I don't see any flag or any mark off of any kind. I did believe that was a going to be a turnover there, and it in fact is. So the last ditch attempt on 3rd and 9 there falls into the hands of Ty Davis, who will seal the deal. Trojans here, wow. They're going to just give straight ahead. I believe it's Boykins in the backfield. They're just going to trust him with the football here late in the ball game. Good tackle in the backfield, loss of 2. And
Boykins on the carry. Timeout.
they're saying timeout Bruins. I thought they didn't have a timeout. Yeah, I'm kind of confused on who called what timeouts. Maybe I missed one, and it was a North Hardin timeout that was called, and I had maybe given that to the Bruins. So one last timeout for the Bruins there. Not real sure what happened on the last offensive set because the referee was not letting them have a timeout before, and now they take that one. With 1:38 to go here, 2nd down and 11. If I'm the Bruins, I'm bringing the house. This shotgun formation, the quarterback is going to be standing in the end zone. I mean, again, maybe they don't have the ability to go under center because they just don't do it. It's almost maybe more dangerous. But that shotgun snap has gone over his head once tonight. They've had trouble handling a couple of others of those shotgun snaps. Actually, it's not Ja'Kylan Kirkland on the field. It's Boykins at quarterback with Deontay Stills in the backfield with him. So kind of a wildcat look, and they're just going to have him run with the football here to try to make sure they can take care of it. The Bruins are in the backfield, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage, does Boykins. That's the problem. If you snap it back to him back there and he's kind of running sideways, if the defense is getting to him in a hurry, that is that's a tough deal. Now, this situation here is interesting. With that timeout being called, they're going to have to punt this if they don't pick up a first down here on this play. And they've had trouble punting it, and their punters are going to be standing in the very back of the end zone. So this gets really interesting right here. Bruins, for all intents and purposes, out of it. But I don't know. Hold your breath here if you're a North Hardin Trojan fan. Here they come. They're going to give it to Boykins. Boykins making some yards on the outside there. Gets down before he gets out of bounds. Smart play. The clock will run. 44 seconds. They've got to spot it before it hits 25 seconds for this North Hardin team to have to punt. And here they are. They spot, and it's 31 seconds to go. So they should have to punt this. Down to 14 seconds, and they're just having a conversation out there with the officials. They may call a timeout right before. Yeah, there you go. They're going to call timeout. With 6 seconds remaining, the Trojans will call timeout before the delay of game. That's what Coach Thompson wanted to do. He wanted to use their last timeout there. And the Bruin faithful getting up and heading to the exits. Hang on, folks. This is a really interesting situation here. The ball is at the 5. You have to think the punter is standing at least 6 to 7 yards deep in the end zone. If he's smart, I'm sure Coach Thompson right now is telling the punter, don't take 3 steps to kick this ball. 1 step, kick it, get it out of there, the game's over. They really just need to punt this ball away and the game's over. It didn't happen earlier here in the fourth quarter. Punter did not handle the snap. It looks like they're not going to have the main punter. What's going on here? Holy cow. All right, he's going to leave the offense on the field. He's got Boykins. Boykins has to burn 6.5 seconds by running around. If not, the Bruins will have the football. The defense is on the field. Boykins has it. He's going to run around, and they're going to chase him. 3, 2, 1. He's down. The game should not be over, I don't think. I don't know. The officials need to have a little conversation there. They're going to say it's over, but man, at the 2-yard line, when I looked up when they blew the whistle, it looked like there was about 0.3 or 4 seconds left on the clock. The officials are talking here. The Trojans are celebrating. There's a conversation happening. I think there should be time still on the clock. They're going to say it's over. So, wow, that was one of the craziest finishes there. I cannot believe. I understand you think you're a great athlete. Sean Boykins can run around for 6 seconds out there and use up the rest of the clock. But he, by running forward, He should have run out of the back of the end zone. Taking the safety, they'd have to kick it for one more time. But, yeah, they're saying this game's over, but the officials are just standing down there for some reason. And they're still talking about something. I'm not sure what they'd have to talk about at this point. Wow, this is crazy, folks. I don't know what's happening here. Coach Thompson's going to walk down there and see what the officials are talking about. Wow. Okay. That is going to be it, folks. All right. Oh, man. What an interesting ball game. What a crazy affair. 22-15, Trojans with the victory. What a ball game. Very exciting. A lot going on there. Penalties and turnovers and big plays on both sides. 60-yard touchdown for Walker Meredith, a 76-yard touchdown for Sean Boykins. All kinds of big plays. A really interesting and strange finish there to that ball game. And I think still a lot of confusion. People just kind of milling around on the field, not really knowing what's going on. But we have a final, and it's North Hardin Trojans 22, Central Hardin 15. Now that has a lot of implications for the playoffs. That will definitely mean that North Hardin will host a playoff game. They're in the driver's seat for the regular season district number 1 seed. I don't know if they call it the district championship anymore. I'm not sure because they've changed that several times. But certainly it is a huge win for the Trojans, something they desperately needed. They'll go to 2-0 in district play. Central Hardin Bruins will go to 1-1 in district play. And that thing will end with a lot of people scratching their heads. I'm still kind of confused about a lot of things that happened during the course of that ball game that I really don't understand. So kind of a strange, interesting finish. Really interesting here. A couple of the assistant coaches from North Hardin and Central Hardin meeting out there at midfield. Tyler Jackson, defensive coordinator, Henry Bannon Baker, great friends. They played together at Campbellsville University, played football together, patting each other on the back. A great game, super competitive. Again, a little sloppy at times, but certainly great win for the Trojans and for Coach Brent Thompson. Game over, and we'll actually be off next week, folks. It is fall break week, and I don't believe there are several teams in Hardin County that have a bye next week, and the others are out of town. So no game on Hardin County Education and Community Television next week. We'll be back in a couple of weeks and be there for more high school football action. This is Paul Gray. Good night, everybody.